Hey everybody, we are super excited. We have the Bushes in here with us today, and we're all about kind of sharing why are they here. And I think many of you know that Amy and I have been with Opt2Liv Medical for almost 5 years now, and a vision of helping people to live these high quality optimal lives. Well, guess what? The Bushes have the same ideas as we do. And so what we want to do today is kind of share a little bit about how this integration is going to happen at Opt2Liv North. And so maybe we just go in and a little bit about you guys. I mean, so why do this? Because, I mean, you guys are like really extreme athletes, right? Both collegiate athletes. I mean, let's just be honest. These guys are on another level when it comes to health and wellness, right? For yourselves.
Yeah.
And now the passion to kind of share it with other people. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll let you start. You're the one who's been working with Amy, and so I'll let you go ahead.
I think from the get-go, we've always prioritized our health, movement, nutrition, staying hydrated, all these things. And we both are PAs, and we've been working in acute care setting in the ER, urgent care. And you can just see how broken the system is and how many patients just don't even know how to take care of themselves in those ways. And we just felt we had so much more to offer and that we can really educate and help people really try to feel their best. And yeah, we just started from there and tried to build upon it. And somehow, some way, we
It's a big
ran into
passion.
these
I mean, you
people,
guys have a
and it's
passion
been
for this.
blessing.
Yeah,
It's a big difference.
I think for longevity purposes of being able to continue to be an athlete or continue to be active, a lot of people, they do want to live longer, but quality of life is the most important thing. Some people you can live to be into your 80s, into your 90s, but what's your quality of life? And whether it be working with food, nutrition, peptides, any type of functional medicine, holistic medicine, those are the things that get you over the hump. Those are the things that increase your longevity. Being reactive in the ER, the way that we have been, we wait till people are sick and then we try and make it a little bit better to get them back to even. Our goal is to do exactly what you guys have been doing, and having the connections, finding out you guys do the same thing, and having people to give us a direction to start in and some references. This is it. It's a dream come true. So
It's exciting because, I mean, I've watched Amy, and of course we've been together since she was 14, I was 16, so I've been around her for a long time. And she's told me like, oh, you need to do this over that, and da-da-da-da. And so you've always had this whole body look with you and your sister, maybe, I don't know. But to be able to build it up to this point to where you have benefited so many of our patients in just such a short period of time. What was that special sauce that I know now, right now Monica's, kind of absorbing, getting in this swim lane with you so that she can replicate what you've been doing. But what is this special sauce? It's complex. I've watched you do it. It's not just one thing, and you're not going to get it in today in med school or any of the schools out there.
Oh, that is a loaded question, but I think the biggest thing is medicine. We need to stay open. We need the fundamentals of modern medicine. I mean, it's very important, and I think that's what's unique is that you guys have such a wealth of medical knowledge and experience, but you're also open to the power of lifestyle and realizing like how important it is to spend time with patients and educate them. I think that is probably the biggest thing, is having time with patients, educating them on their body so they can be empowered to make all these health changes and be on this journey together with them and living it and showing them how to do it. And I think that's why I stepped away. I was sprinkling that in my practice always, right? And I was doing focus on gut health and holistic health and trying to help them naturally treat their cholesterol and their blood pressure and all of that. But still in a traditional model, I didn't have the time at all. And I didn't have the resources to use, such as like have some coaching. And I also was stuck in an insurance-based model, so I could see them once a year unless they were sick. And so I think that is the special sauce, is the fact that we have this relationship with our patients. We see them every 4 months. We set up personalized plans. It's very, very personalized. And then we walk with them to make this doable, which is what I love, is that both of you, you have a family. You can tell us more about you. You have 2 little kids, but you work really hard to fit in all these pillars that we're talking about. And so, yeah, I guess tell us more about your family.
Yeah.
So we have been married 9 years. Number 10 coming up here in October. We've got 2 kids. We've got a 5-year-old named Cora. She is smart and fun, energetic, loves to talk like her dad. She's a great sister. The kids get along really well. Our youngest son, Eli, he's 3. He is full boy, out hitting golf balls in the backyard this morning, just firing away, hitting them as hard as he can, as fast as he can, telling me to go pick them up like every kid does. Give me more of those. So go give me more. So they're great. We've got a dog named Coach. We name all of our dogs after some of our favorite TV show characters. We live in Cicero. Monica grew up in Tipton on the farm, and I grew up in Vincennes, and we lived in Indy for a while, and we wanted a little more space and a little more freedom, and so we went out there to be able to do all the things that we want with the kids, and it's been a crazy change for me living in the country, but I'll never go back.
You know how to mow, right?
Oh gosh,
I know.
she actually had to teach me. She did the big mower. I was just standing there, and we have a friend too that he couldn't start his mower, and he didn't go out asking the guys. He's like, hey Monica, you can show me how to turn this.
Yeah, the zero turn is a 4-ticket ride at the circus. I mean, that's just as good as it gets.
It is. The kids love it, so I let them go. There's a lot of designs in the yard. So, but that's okay. You want to add probably a little bit to it.
Yeah, no. My family's from Tipton, so Cicero. We moved to Cicero. We're closer to them. Let's see. My dad was a farmer. I grew up on a farm. I was in 4-H, showed hogs and cattle, and my mom was in banking. I'm still close. My brother, he's in Cicero as well, so we're close with him and his family. And then Rob's family's got a brother in Indy, so we get to see him quite a bit. And then his parents they're in southern Indiana, and then his other brother's in Nashville. So they're a little bit more spread out. Nashville, Tennessee, I should say.
Yeah. My dad's a principal. My mom's a special education teacher. So it's kind of crazy. You dealing with the public when you work in the ER. My parents, dealing with teachers and parents and students, and you get the same kind of multitude. It's crazy how we share a lot of similar stories about. Educational systems, healthcare systems, like how it all needs help. And I think when you were talking about time, that's the most important thing. Like a lot of these kids in school, they don't have enough time one-on-one with a teacher. My parents used to talk about that. And that was the biggest problem we realized, is we don't have enough time in a room. When somebody comes into an urgent care, into an ER, it's flooded, it's crazy, it's busy. When you get to spend 30, 45 minutes with someone and you get to answer all their questions, you have time to write out a plan, send them home with that plan. When we offer, same day coverage or all-inclusive aspect of, well, I went home and I have a question, and they can call back and we immediately give you an answer. It's giving people your time is the utmost important thing. And when we, start this, that's what exactly we want to do. Like, however much time you need from us to get out of it, what you need is exactly what we're going to give you. And it's so, like yesterday, I was playing golf and a tee popped up and hit me in the eye. And so I have this dark spot, right? And we were sitting there talking oh, it's probably this. But then we had a conversation if you didn't have access to this, you have to go spend all this money in an ER. If you have all these questions, you might call and you might not get an answer. How do people really do this day to day without having access and good feedback and immediate feedback from a provider? And so I think the biggest part of the model that we love the most, other than the actual medical part, is how well you guys treat your patients, how much time you give them.
Right.
Yeah.
So that same day, next day is a big deal. I think the other thing too is your Opt2Liv North is over off of 32 and was it the Hazel? I always think of Hazel, but if you keep going, I don't think it's called Hazeldale. But when it hits 32, it's right there.
Yeah.
So close, it's close to home.
Yeah.
But you guys are taking people right now.
Yes.
So if they're liking this,
Yes.
you know, you just
Absolutely.
reach out and you know, we got a few appointment slots open right now. So jump in as soon as you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're conveniently right behind McDonald's. So I think maybe we can.
We'll teach you how to stay away from there.
Yeah, we'll
was funny
try
'cause-
get some patients at McDonald's maybe, but no. We're happy to start taking patients and trying to extend this care that Amy has perfected, that has made such a difference in so many people's lives, and we just want to be a branch of that, and we want to just soak up her wonderfulness and just try to continue to spread it. So yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, and whether it's a phone call, whether you just swing by and swing in and talk to us, I mean, we'll take as much time to explain anything that we can as to what we're going to do. And you know, 98% of the model is going to be exactly like yours, because if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So we are very, very big on the fitness side. And we really want to hit, you know, a lot of talking about your muscles and moving them and contracting them and how well it does, you know, fixing every part of your body.
If you can stay active,
Yes.
you live longer,
Exactly.
which is a big deal.
That strength matters.
Keeping this vehicle working is big.
Yeah.
And for
Go ahead.
some people, you know, it's hard to know what to do with the workout or lifting weights if they're not used to it. And some people need something written out and explained, and we are very happy to offer that and show people how to incorporate that, whether it's at home, in the gym, without weights, just body weights. You know, we love those kind of things. So we're excited to also be able to offer some of those options too.
We will be including workout plans on the website too. Of once you're a member, everything will be listed out for you. We'll have videos of everything, so you can watch and you can know how to do it. We'll explain it all out. If you have any questions, you can always call us. But movement is such an important part of our lives because we played sports. And you know, our anniversary before we had kids, when we were a little foolish, we used to always go and do something crazy. We used to always, everything adventurous. We would go skydiving or hang gliding or rock climbing. Or I got to decide, and she would have to show up and just do it.
Yeah, sometimes I didn't know. Like, I showed up one day and he's like, "We're going skydiving," and I was like, "Are we? Okay." Instant sweat.
Yeah, and she got the good instructor, and I got the guy that smelled like Cheetos and was chugging a Mountain Dew, and she felt real comfortable going down. And then I did. We landed, and she was like, "Dad, guess what I just did?" She called him, and he was like, "I went skydiving," and he was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Well, I wouldn't be calling you."
Are you okay?
I called you after. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So, you know, we even do really, really adventurous things. So we've been kind of hard on our bodies. And Amy's already helped me, you know, with joint problems and some aches and pains that I've had from doing some of those things. And unfortunately, taking every dare from my friends for a long period of times. And so, but yeah, I mean, I've already seen improvement in myself from this method. And so I know it's going to work.
Yeah.
And I think the thing I also see that's exciting is Amy's constantly learning, and you guys will constantly be learning, whether it be from what she knows or what you know, and then you share stuff. And so I think it's a great chemistry. We're super, super excited to be having you here. And hopefully this helps people to kind of get to know you guys a little bit.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Why did you want to do this? Why did you want to expand? You guys had a really good thing going, and you guys were in your flow and in your rhythm. And what was the deciding factor?
It was part of our vision. We wanted to find a way to get it, make it work good, and then get it to as many people as possible.
Well, and I think when you practice medicine, like especially in this model, you can only take so many patients. And so many
To
people
maintain a quality of life.
are to maintain and to give good care. And to
She's
give
always
good
looking at me
care.
like, no, we had done.
Really, to give good care and to be there and to stay true to this model. But there are so many people that want this, that are searching. And we get phone calls every day. And so we see the need, but I think felt very like it has to be the right people that get this and that are, really like-minded. And when we met, the synergy, I mean, we were both just
Right out of the
blown away.
gate.
I have goosebumps
I think-
thinking about it.
I think we closed the restaurant that night.
We did close the restaurant.
And I think it was more, you were like, okay, we just want to pick your brains. We want to do something like you're doing. And then we were like, why don't we just do this together? And so it's been really fun. So that everybody understands, like this model, you will get the traditional primary care, acute care needs that you have for chronic management, but also acute management if you're sick, if you have a UTI, if you need laceration repair,
Female health. I mean,
joint
it's
issues,
everything.
female health. Yeah, the same thing we do here. And then sprinkling in all the other stuff, the hormones, the gut health, like you said, the joint health, the pillars, the stress management, the nutrition, the big on the exercise part, and then just focusing on all this quality of life and healthy aging. The number of families we have that are about your age that are patients of ours that are really so happy to have this model, because it's hard to raise kids, keep taking care of your body, manage stress, not get sick, deal with the fatigue, figure out why you're having gut issues. I mean, it's complicated.
Hormones play
And
into
hormones
it.
really
that's
start
a
for
science.
yes.
Yes.
So
And you guys
so
have
it's
more
good.
than we do.
Yeah.
I've noticed. And that, yeah. So you got a few
We're a little
more.
more complicated.
Yeah, I think when we like to talk about it at home, and the way we like to pitch it is, you could pay for a physical therapist, but we know how to do a lot of that stuff. You could pay for someone to be, a life coach. You could pay for a personal trainer. You can pay for a nutritionist. And so we know that there's a price that comes with joining this, but we're going to do all those things.
Right.
All the price for all that other stuff added up is way more than like what we're going to charge you. And you get consistency. She and I are on the same page. You get two brains working at the same time. We're bouncing ideas off of each other. You get two different people looking at labs, and we are physician assistants, and some people are still a little bit weary about that, even though it's been a prevalent part of the medical community for a long period of time now. But you're getting two good brains that have 25 years of ER experience and have worked in some of the sickest hospitals here. And we're not just going to do the traditional stuff, like you said, and take care of all your actual medical concerns and manage your medicines. We're going to give you all the extra stuff. And so we think, if you go see a personal trainer or physical therapist and all these separate people, they have a lot of different ideas and people think about things differently. If you get a one-track way to kind of fix everything and we try that and maybe it's not working, then we get to adjust and you don't have 5 or 6 different people in your ear.
You are the quarterback.
Yeah. But that's what she said about Amy, that all these people come in and everyone leaves happy. Everyone has a game plan. She said it's just wild that if she leaves the room or Monica gets some time separately with them, all of them talk about, I feel so much better. So much unbelievably better than I did before.
Works over and over and over again. And we're just so excited that you guys are we want to do it.
More people can experience
and,
this.
and extend this into more people's lives. So. Over in the Westfield, Noblesville area.
Yes.
So.
And everything's migrating north. It's a lot of people are moving, and
it's a great location.
And
lots getting built around that area. It's going to be definitely busy, but we're really excited to offer it to as many people as we can.
Well, we're super excited to have you on this team. It's going to be an amazing ride together.
It is.
But there's some spots open.
Yeah.
Reach out, opt2liv.com, OPT2LIV. Get a hold of us. We'll get you on our schedule. More to come on this. You'll see us again soon, I bet.
Yes.
Have a great day.
all right, thanks.